Alright, so today I'm going to give you a little tour around my neighborhood. It will give you an idea of what you can expect if you're going to move to somewhere like Bouznika on a budget of about 4,000 to 8,000 dirham. Now, without further ado, let's walk around the neighborhood and I'll show you what you can expect. So just leaving, you can see they're building a brand new apartment here, and it's been under construction for like a year. There's always a security guard, as you can see, sitting down. I'll just take you around. To be honest, there's security guards all over this area. It's not just this building. They're usually here for, obviously, but to be honest, they mostly just sit down because there's not any problems, but they're here to ensure, nobody tries to break into these cars here, or nobody tries to basically break into the apartment. It's just an extra sense of security. So as you can see, all these buildings here are usually empty, actually, mostly during most of the year, but during the summer it's actually really packed. People Airbnb it out, and it's basically somewhere everybody wants to be because it's a tourist destination, isn't it? Obviously there's the rubbish bin here. There's always cats around rubbish bin looking for scraps. There's still a lot to see around, this kind of neighborhood. Hey Betty. This is the cat that always gets pregnant. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, so as you can see, there's just buildings. These are all made with swimming pools in them, and I'll show you that in a minute. I'll take you around. I think previously I've shown you inside the apartment, but now I'm just giving you a tour around. Some of these buildings actually, they come with like play areas for kids. So not only is there a swimming pool, but you'll also find a play area with slides and swings. And I've come to kind of realize, if you're going to live in a place like this in Bouznika, you're probably going to be quite isolated. So you do need to kind of go out and make friends in places maybe where there are more people you can connect with or you can socialize with. In many of these buildings, actually, you might find some people you can socialize with, especially from abroad. But the thing is, nobody knows their neighbors, right? Even in Morocco, if you're living in an apartment building, it's very hard to get to know your neighbors because everyone's just cooped up in their little box. So let's go around here. It's actually pretty decent, pretty nice. As you can see, there's like palm trees and stuff to give it that nice holiday vibe. There's a nice walkway here, and right here there's a train station. If you can see, just like hello doggy, if I cross right there, there's a train station and you'll see it. Okay, so I'm gonna walk through here so you can see. So there's not much to see here because this is just a residential area, but in a minute I'm gonna cross to the section where there's a bunch of shops and cafes, and it will give you a better idea of what you can expect in a place like this. Remember, Bouznika, where I am, it's not a busy city like Casablanca, Rabat, Marrakesh. It's very quiet, chilled, laid back. More cats by dumpsters, of course. But as you can tell, it's now September and it's really quiet. When it was, June, July, August, even in the beginning of September, it was packed compared to how it is now. So what I'll do is, first I'll go to, maybe I'll show you the pool first, the pool area. And then what we'll do is we'll go a bit further down and I'll go around the other way so I can show you like the shops, the mosque, all that stuff. Oh wait, I passed the pool already, didn't I? No, forget the pool area. I'll show you the pool later on the way back. So let's go through here first. Let me go across here. By the way, guys, I hope the camera's way more stable. I got a new camera for like vlogging and moving and talking and walking, so it should be better. And also I upgraded the mic, so everything you hear now should be, oh wait, it's not even on. Okay, now it's on. So all that time you've been listening to me, it wasn't with the new mic. Now it's the new mic. Because sometimes, you know, guys, I don't think. Sometimes I just press record. And that's one of those days. Today's one of those days. I hope you can hear me now on this mic. Anyway, let's continue the little walking tour. Okay. So, big, nice, wide road. So if you can't drive, don't worry. And this place here is called the Muqata'a. It's not a proper one. It's an administration area. As you can see up there, it says what it says. And basically, you can come here to do any paperwork, documents. Maybe if you're buying an apartment, you'll come here and legalize the stuff. It's really convenient because it's literally right by all these buildings, which I think is strategic because all of these buildings require paperwork. If you want to buy an apartment, of course. I don't own an apartment here, I'm just renting. But if I ever buy one in the future, then this is where I'll have to come. Now, lots of you have been asking me about international schools, right? What's the best international school? Do they have good international schools? Is it easy to find? And the answer is yes, especially in major cities. This is the little football area. If you can see up there, it's called Tales International School. And let me come a bit closer. They've got, actually, let me go around this way. They've got a bunch of school buses. So it's a proper school, registered with British curriculums, French curriculums, and they teach in French, English, and Arabic. They also have, you know, Islamic studies. They have, you know, the regular classes. All right, so here we get to a bit more of the lively neighborhood. Okay, Moroccans love their football. I'm sure you're aware. Okay, so we could start off with this cafe here. There's a cafe here called Caf Huda. And if we move along, you'll come to see all the school buses. There's actually more school buses on the other side over there, but I'm not going around that way. I'm going around this way. So the thing is, in Morocco, there are cafes upon cafes. It's their thing. And the other day I had breakfast at a cafe. I got an omelette, orange juice, hot chocolate, some olives, some bread, and all of it was only 26 dirhams. All right, so here are the school buses. I'm surprised they have so many, to be honest. I didn't know this school's so busy. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe like 20 of these vans on this side, and on the other side there's so 10 here and then 10 on the other side. So it's surprising. So we have two cafes on the same street, a little corner shop. You'll find loads of these corner shops. And guys, just so you know, none of these places will accept card. You need cash. Okay? There's only a few places which are chains that accept card, sorry. And those are places like BIM, which I'm about to show you. Because, you know, they're chain, they're massive, they accept card. Now, when you go to places like Marrakesh and Casablanca, card is widely used. It's not the same as it is here. Okay, we got a little juice bar, which is delicious there. The juice bar has, you know, freshly squeezed juices. It's got this lovely avocado shake with, you know, nuts and dates. And it might sound weird to you. At first, it sounded weird. The avocado milkshake, you know, it's more like, even though it's a fruit, people treat it like a vegetable. Hello, cats by the garbage again. Hope you're enjoying your meals. Yum, yum. Okay, yeah, he's not interested. Okay, this is a little local yogurt place. We've got more corner shops, more buildings. In the distance, you can see there's a masjid or a mosque right there. And the thing is, with this community, it's actually growing. It's getting bigger. And there's more shops. Like there's a new cafe and fishmonger that just opened up. So another corner shop, a local pharmacy. It's Sunday today, so a lot of places are probably closed, as you can see. A mini snack place. You can get really cheap stuff there. Cheap food. another mini mart kind of place. Sometimes they have chicken. They always have basics like bread and butter and anything you need, basically. That's essential, let's say. Right here, there's new apartments that were just built, as you can see. And look how cheap well, it's always the worst apartment because it's the cheapest one that's advertised to draw people in. But it's only 310,000 dirham, which is equivalent to about $30,000 for a whole apartment. Like, you know, you probably don't have that cash lying around, but still, that's dirt cheap. We've got another cafe to the left here, Cafe Adam, and there's the BIM I was talking about before. Of course, this cafe, we already know about it, right? It's called Bon Gusto. Really good ice cream, really good stuff. I'm going to quickly go into BIM, and I'll be right with you guys, okay? I need something from BIM, so give me a sec. So this here's the BIM. It's like a chain restaurant. Not restaurant, did I just say restaurant? A little mini supermarket. They have everything you could need, and they accept card. As you can see, I'm just walking through it because this is not the main idea of the video today, but just so you get a better understanding of what you can expect if you decide to come on holiday or to live here. And BIMs are scattered everywhere throughout Morocco. It's kind of like the 7-Eleven of Morocco. Okay, and then there's cat food here. This is what I'm after. So I'll see you outside, guys. See this cat? This cat right here. Wait, see it. This cat is a genius. You know why? It stands right outside of the BIM, and it's got this little spot. Basically, it just stays outside the BIM, and it continuously begs. It's its place. There's no other cat that does it except this white cat there. But anyway, let me go show you the rest of the neighborhood. So this is the masjid right here. Okay. So yes, you hear the adhan 5 times a day. So if you are Muslim, obviously it's ideal. You don't need your phone because your phone is not gonna be as accurate as this, and obviously it's so local, so it's easy to do your daily prayers. And you know what? Before I continue, like I was telling one brother who called me, and he was feeling a bit frustrated with, the lack of the same community maybe he got when he was back home in the UK. The reality is the mosques here are just for praying your 5 daily prayers. They're not community hubs or centers as much as they are in the UK or America, where people congregate. Maybe there's a gym upstairs. You can socialize, and it's more than just a place to pray. So yeah, it's a bit of a trade-off living in a Muslim country because everyone's already Muslim. They don't really need to rely on these community hubs. And that's my theory anyway. But anyway, let's continue. I'll show you some more of the neighborhood and what you can expect if you move to a place like this. Okay, so this is my local bakery on the left. I'll show you in a second. I've already done a video about the bakery. Okay, another corner shop on the right. You get a lot of the same things. Sometimes you get people who sell things, like this guy selling eggs, as you can see. We have a local butcher who does chicken and meat and some vegetables on the right. Okay, that was the local. Yeah, anyway, let's leave it there. And that's the fish shop, which just opened up, which thank God for it, because I love fish, and they actually do salmon, so we can make sushi. Another bakery by another juice shop. There's a lot of repeat stores. By the way, there's something called Glovo here, which is a place you can order, supermarket food and restaurants, etc. And so you're not stuck to what's around here. This cat looks sick. Is it okay? Anyway. There's more restaurants here, cafe-type restaurants, and more supermarkets and everything. Hello. Wa alaikum salam. كيف داير؟ الحمد لله good.
شو اسم لاشين ديالك؟
اسمح لي؟
شو اسم لاشين ديالك؟
لاشين؟
زعما القناة ديالك.
Morocco Rocks.
شكرا.
ما واخا. some kid just asked about what my channel is called. And yeah, I just told him. So I'm just gonna go around here. Another cafe. Okay. So yeah, like I said, it is Sunday. But the thing is, you should also know that Morocco, a lot of these private shops, they have irregular hours. For example, if they don't want to wake up, they won't wake up. And they'll open up a little later. If they're busy that day and they have to shut down, they'll shut down. So there's a lot of mum and pop shops here, provide for the family, which is good. But at the same time, don't get that consistency with chains. Okay, so this is a laundry service, dry cleaner service. There's another restaurant over there. What else is there? This is for women, a salon, and there's another spa right next to it. Another random kitten on the floor. That's pretty much it for this mini neighborhood. If you just walk 10 minutes down where the train station is, let me walk the other way. What you'll find is you will find more of the town. So let me change the camera. So you'll find more of the town where they have, like, how can I explain it? Where they have more restaurants. It's more lively. It's more bustling. It's next to the train station. You'll find all the banks, etc. And that's only a 10-minute walk from where I am now, roughly 10 minutes. You see, places like this are so underdeveloped, as in, like, there's still so much room for, what do you call it, construction. Like, for example, here, right here, they can put a shopping mall. Look how much land there is. So a lot of construction can still be done. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here. Don't bark at me. That dog is... Oh, I'm walking the other way. I'm walking the other way. This dog, what is it barking at? No, actually, like, don't. Okay, or maybe he's not barking at me. There's like dog... Oh, crap. Look. Somebody just threw a stone at... All right. That's it. Yeah, that's how you do it. All right. See, actually, yesterday, I saw some dogs, and suddenly they were playing, and suddenly they stopped and they chased this other dog, like some gang war. Animals are quite territorial, as you know. So anyway, that's besides the point. Let me give you a view of what I see right now. All right. Again, buildings in the distance, more construction, more buildings. These apartments here are going to be cheaper than the apartments I just showed you to buy outright or to rent. Why? Because of construction quality and interior. Plus, there's no swimming pool, there's no caretaker service, there's no security. So the prices get reduced dramatically. And you know what? Honestly speaking, Morocco is a big country. It's not massive, but it's big. There's a lot to explore. There's a lot to see, and I haven't seen it all. So I kind of just picked a place, and it happened to be here. And alhamdulillah, it worked out, and it's fine. And like I said, everyone is different. So if you're going to move to Morocco or even come on holiday, this place might be terrible for you. But like, there's nothing going on. It's too quiet. I like the hustle and bustle of a city. Then yeah, this is probably not for you. Apart from that, it has everything you could need, right? And I kind of realized, I have friends here, but I don't require socializing as much as I used to when I was, unmarried and single. And that might be a thing. If you have a family, somewhere residential and quiet like this, it will suffice. You get your social interaction from family, from the few friends you have. You don't need such a big network. You don't need to kind of put yourself out there as much. But if you're single and you're coming to Morocco, it's probably best you go to where there are more people, more expats. Yeah, and just generally speaking, actually, in Morocco, you should network more. It's not a place you want to kind of be a loner, because the more people you know, the more kind of things you can get done. It's not like the UK or America where everything is just by the book. People help you out here if they know somebody who knows somebody, a friend of a friend knows somebody, and a lot of it is word of mouth here. You might not, for example, find the perfect lawyer online, right? You might be Google searching it, like, who the heck is there? But you know a friend of a friend who is a lawyer, and he can help you out. By the way, can you believe it, guys? I actually went to Marrakesh because I was traveling. I went to the UK, and I didn't vlog anything. The issue with me, I'll tell you the issue, guys, and I apologize for this, is when I'm traveling or doing something that I need to do, I'm exhausted. I don't feel like vlogging. It's not going to be the usual me. It's going to be the tired me, and I won't have any presence at all. Not saying I have any now. That's something big, but you know what I'm trying to say. So I kind of just can't be bothered. But you know, on days I have time off and stuff, I'm only in my local place. So what I'm planning to do is, on some days off, actually go to places, maybe interview some more people. Like, I don't know if you saw one of my shorts, I interviewed this German guy, just a brief interview. So yeah, I give you more details about the thoughts of Moroccans themselves, what they think of foreigners, what they think of you coming here. I'm going to get perspectives, hopefully, of students, of working people. Maybe go to the school and interview the principal. Yeah, so there's a lot of plans. It's just about getting it done with my busy schedule. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to head towards the pool and show you the pool, inshallah, okay? So be right back. Yeah, another thing before I go into the pool is that obviously not all the apartments have pools. Another thing is there's actually like a yearly service fee the landlord has to pay. So make sure with the landlord that he's going to pay that when you're here. Otherwise, you won't have access to the pool. You need like a little wristband, and it's a yearly thing. I think it's like 3,000 or 4,000 dirham. I can't remember the price, to be honest. But the point is, if you don't have that wristband, you don't have access, especially during the summer. If it's not summer, you don't need they don't check that you can just go in. But if you are during the summer, it's probably the times you want to, swim. So make sure you're clear with the landlord on those terms. Like, oh, look at the little doggy. Okay. Forget that dog. He's too fast. Oh, it's a puppy, actually. Anyway, is this the pool? No, this is not it. There's still another section I have to walk across. Anyway, like I was saying, make sure of that. Otherwise, you could be disappointed. Or you'd have to kind of pay for it yourself. If you're willing to pay for it, no problem. So I'm in the pool area now. There's a cat following me. Let me just show you around first. Okay. So in the summer, like I said, I'm going to trip over the cat. The problem is now I can't focus. Okay, so this is the pool area. There are about 3 pools in this one area. You might think it's a bit much, but it's actually not. During the summer, it's packed. So there's one here. I'll just walk across. There's also a little shower area here. Obviously, before you get in the pool, you want to take a shower, especially if there's loads of people in it. And after you're finished from the pool, you can take a shower right here. There's another pool here. And there's a third pool. I'll get there right now. Right at the end. So, like I said, during the summer, it's really cool that you don't have to go all the way to the beach every day, even though I prefer the beach. Or you don't have to kind of, go find a swimming pool. There's one right. You're local. Not your local, it's right downstairs, basically. One thing is, they usually have rules you can't eat at the pool because they don't want it to be messy, even though there's a bin right there. What they usually do is, when it's not peak summer months, eventually they only leave like 1 or 2 pools with water because there's not many people, right? And they'll empty out others. So the maintenance is unnecessary for a pool that you don't need. But right now they're all active because the busy period kind of just ended. This cat is going to make me trip, isn't it? Meow. Guys, that's pretty much it with the local tour. And I'll see you on the next one, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.